esteemed guests, distinguished scholars, members from the media, ladies and gentlemen, and I must make a special mention of the students from the universities and colleges who are sitting amongst us. A very good morning and Jai Hind to everyone. Madam President, Chanakya Defense Dialogue was instituted in 2023 when my predecessor, General Manoj Pandey, declared the year of transformation for the Indian Army. It underscored that genuine transformation cannot be driven in isolation, as it demands great understanding and cooperation with all stakeholders across the DIME technology spectrum. Since then, this forum has grown in scale, depth, and influence, drawing some of the finest strategic minds from India and abroad. Your presence here today as the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces is an inspiration and acts as a catalyst in our journey to become a future-ready force, capable of effective deterrence and to prosecute decisive multi-domain operations. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings me to the wider strategic landscape we operate in. We are living in an increasingly multipolar world where major powers are continuously jostling and competing. The world has moved from the Cold War's bipolarity through a brief unipolar moment into an uncertain and fractured order. The long peace is declining and comprehensive conflicts are on the rise. In a world with over 50 ongoing conflicts, saying that we live in a turbulent times may actually be an understatement. So if the globe is swiveling towards national security, deterrence, and warfighting, it inevitably raises a fundamental question for us. How must the Indian military transform to remain decisive and ready in this rapidly evolving global landscape? So the starting point to this question lies in the vision of Honorable Prime Minister, 5S approach, that is Samman, Samvad, Sahyog, Samriddhi, and Suraksha. English, it would mean respect, dialogue, cooperation, prosperity, and security. It guides how the whole of nation ecosystem must deliberate, coordinate, and act through the Amrit Kal towards a Viksit Bharat. It is from this vision that this year's dialogue draws its theme, reform to transform, Sashakt, Surakshit, and Viksit Bharat, that is strong, secure, and developed Bharat. Aligned with the national vision of Viksit Bharat, the Indian Army has envisioned a three-phase schema. Phase 1, that is HOP 2032, a comprehensive framework under the decade of transformation or accelerated transition. Phase 2, that is STEP till 2037, a 5-year period of consolidated gains from Phase 1. And of course the Phase 3, that is a jump, 2047, when we graduate to the next level of integrated future-ready force design. Now this trajectory has further been strengthened when Honorable Raksha Mantri designated year 2025 as the year of reforms and proved its merit in Ops Sindoor, where years of reform and readiness translated into decisive outcomes. So, as we carry this sovereign strategic success forward for future operations and the larger aspirations of Sashakt, Surakshit, and Viksit Bharat, the real question before us is, what must propel our next leap? It is in that spirit that I will outline a set of springboards that will drive the Indian Army's transformation in the years ahead. The first springboard is Atmanirbharta Swadeshikaran se Sashktikaran, that is self-reliance, empowerment through indigenization. It remains our first springboard. Its results are visible in defense manufacturing, space achievements, and rapid military technology absorption. Yet, much more remains to be done as we deepen our self-reliant capability base. Second is Anusandhan, or Twarit Anusandhan, that is accelerated innovations. While initiatives like IDEX and Aditi are accelerating the idea to prototype pipeline, we must now move on from experimentation to enterprise scale impact at a much faster pace in AI, cyber, quantum, autonomous systems, space, and advanced materials. Third is Anukulan, that is adaptation, reforming the ecosystem. As we align defense architecture with national Atmanirbharta goals, we look forward to concrete suggestions from this dialogue to accelerate the next phase. And the fourth, or the last one, is Ekikaran, that is military-civil fusion. The development of warfighting capabilities is a multi-agency, multimodal endeavor wherein the troika of academia, industry, and the military must achieve deep cross-domain synergy. The military is shedding inhibitions, opening ranges, funding startups, and joining national technology missions, and stands ready to strengthen this troika of transformation even further. However, this troika must look at Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the word is one family, in a collaborative manner for ensuring long-term trusted friendship across the globe. On this note, as we turn to this year's Chanakya Defense Dialogue, we are privileged to host distinguished military leaders, scholars, and experts whose perspectives will sharpen our strategic thinking. I am confident the deliberations today will yield actionable insights to propel our transformation journey forward. My sincere thanks to all participants for enriching this edition of the Chanakya Defense Dialogue. Madam President, may I request you please share your vision and valuable guidance to steer us forward in this vital journey of transformation. Thank you and Jai Hind.